What's going on, guys? It's your boy NTG back at again with another video, guys. All right, so today I'm gonna be showing you guys the whole week actually of my VIP live trade. So we traded Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and your boy went 4-0. Now I had one break even, but it was a good week. I had one gold trade and 3 NAS trades, and including the one that you guys see today. I actually posted it on my Instagram. So if you guys don't follow my Instagram, make sure you follow me at ntg.academy, my only one page. Okay, guys, I do not have any other Instagram page. So if you don't follow the page that's on my YouTube or the one that I just mentioned, the one page, then it's a fake account. All right, so make sure you guys are being aware of that. Now, I'm going to break down all the trades. I'm going to show you guys the pictures of all the analysis I did for this week. So I posted my analysis of the pattern, and I will show you guys the results of that as well. All right, so I'm gonna just break down each and every one. So we're gonna start off with gold first. That was Monday, November 28th, and then we'll go through November 29th, 30th, and today, December 1st. And I'm just gonna be breaking down the charts. I'm gonna be talking a lot of psychology, the movement of the market. Now, most of these patterns you guys are already familiar with. Gold with the rising wedge, and then NAS, we had trendline breaks. So you guys are already familiar with it, but I will, go through it again, with the fib extension and everything like that. So I hope you guys are good. I hope you guys are trading well. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys been trading, or if you guys want to see a specific video from your boy NTG, comment below and I'll look at the comment section. And if I see you suggest a good video, I'll upload it for sure. All right, guys, so like I said, it was a good week for the VIP live trading, and yeah, we're gonna get ready to show you guys all the trades. So make sure you guys hit that like button for your boy NTG. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe for more content like this. Like I said, man, 4 live trades in a row for a whole week. I don't think it gets any more technical than this, more precise than this, guys. So make sure you guys hit that like button for your boy. And let's have a good month this month. I feel good about December. I like trading on December, getting the Christmas gifts for the family and everything like that. So it's going to be a good month. All right. So you guys already know how we like to do it. We're going to roll the intro and get straight into the video. Let's get it. All right, so really quickly, so let's go ahead and look at the rising wedge that we had on gold, okay? So we know in the downtrend that we want to create those lower lows and low highs, okay? These are the same market structures that we want to see in the market every time when we are trading in a bearish market, okay? So let's continue to mark up those structures there, following the retracements, okay? So whenever we pull the retracements from the top all the way to the bottom, you see we get that perfect retracement, and that's how we measure the market, okay? And that's how we create higher highs, high lows, low highs, and lower lows, okay? So when we see that, we want to see a rising structure, which we had with gold, okay? So it was in blue trend lines. You will see it once I go to the live trade, okay? And we want to see it create those smaller higher highs and high lows, okay, within the downtrend. And then eventually we get the break. We may get a retest of that pattern from there. And then we get the drop, okay? And then we use our fib extension to pull out the TP right at the 2 at that point, and we can continue to trade this way. This is a simple method. You guys already know, if you're OG of mine, this is a simple NTG Academy method of breakout trading here. So I just wanted to just briefly touch up on that, just very briefly, because we have a lot of live trades to get through. So I want to make sure I get through all 4 of them, okay? So this trade was gold taken on Monday, for this week, on November 28th, okay? So here we are on gold. All right, so I'm gonna show you guys a screenshot of the analysis that I sent to the Discord, and this is the live trade that I took with my VIP. Now we had a little bit of an earlier entry. That was a different trading system, but right now we are also looking for the break of the pattern here. So if I just fast forward a little bit, let's see if I actually zoomed out here a bit. All right, let's just get the break of the pattern. So here's the break of the pattern on the 5-minute time frame. So we had that break here. So the entry point would have been around that 1749. Okay, right there. And we didn't have any major news actually. So I wasn't really expecting gold to move that much since we didn't have news. And we just came back from the holiday break. So normally the market is kind of choppy at that time because the banks were closed over the weekend. But, it's still the breakout trade. We still got to follow our system and to, take our trades accordingly. And we are taking this trade. And what we're doing here is we're sitting and we're waiting for the retest of the pattern. So normally we like to wait for that retest just to confirm that structure. And normally why we retest the patterns, because that support will become resistance. So if you guys are familiar with like key levels, we have a certain level of resistance, and when we break that resistance comes back to retest and become support. So that's kind of the same method of the patterns when we break out. So here we're just holding the trade and we're just discussing some things. I may be talking to the members, I may not be talking. It depends how fast or slow the market is moving, or if, any of the VIP members have any questions. But we're just sitting here watching the market. Now, this is not like, like NAS, where we have like an open session and, gold gets very volatile. I know someone in the comment section below told me that, they don't see too much gold videos, that I'm not trading too much gold. And I told them I was going to trade gold, when I see a setup. And, today was that day, Monday. So here we are on gold. Nice little setup here. I was actually waiting for the break so I can set my TP. So I should be setting that soon actually, because I just saw my my risk to reward, and that doesn't look like the right TP. So I'm pretty sure I will measure my TP very soon. But yeah, but it was a good setup for gold finally. So it was good that I was able to grab a setup out of gold. Now I'm just gonna fast forward to see. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I knew it wasn't right, so I was like, okay, this is when I pulled out the fib extension. Okay, so I'm pulling. You guys see, I'm pulling the fib extension out, looking for my TP. Okay, so I'm gonna set my stop loss, set my TP there. So right now we're looking at I think it was a 1 to 3. So with the stop loss being a little bit shorter, but here is the, where we setting our targets and everything like that. It was a very, very clean, brilliant trade, over 100 pips. So very, very nice. It started to, gold started to pick up a bit. It was 9:33 at this time, but we actually didn't hit TP until like around 1 o'clock. So this was, out of the whole week, this was the second hardest hold, I would say. I think the trade that we took yesterday on Wednesday was the hardest hold, which was NAS. If you traded NAS on Wednesday, you will see that choppiness that happened. You guys will know exactly what I'm talking about when we get to that live trade. But for gold, this was the second hardest to hold because it just took forever. At least with the NAS trade, we got out at break even. But this trade we had to hold. Like we had to hold it. Gold did not want to break that. You guys see that false area I have there? It didn't want to break that area. It just kept stalling there over and over and over. And this is the patience that you got to have as a trader, guys. So your setups may take a while to play out, and that's just what it is, right? Sometimes we sit on the VIP stream and we're just bored because we're just watching the market move so slow, especially when it comes to gold. And that's why I'm kind of, wishy-washy on it. And gold is my favorite pair, but it just hasn't had that strong volatility. So that's why we just been kind of just silent on gold. But it was overall, still a great trade. I'm gonna see if there is anything to highlight as far as just like holding this trade forever, right? Because we started to get the retest, and you guys see me hovering over the pointer there, you know, getting that that rejection right off of that pattern of the trend line. So that was good. Seeing that rejection there was good. That's what we wanted to see. And I was telling him, you know, I was just telling VIP, like, I don't think, oh, here we go. Yeah. I don't think gold is going to move. You know, this is exactly when I was saying it. I was like, I don't think gold is going to move. This is going to take a while. We're like, I don't think we're going to hit TP by 10 o'clock. Because, you know, that's when we end the stream. And then gold started moving, right? It started to like push. And I'm like, oh, shoot, wait, hold up. You know, gold was like, wait a minute now, NTG, don't be disrespecting me. I still got my moves. And I was like, okay. It got it. I was like, whoa, wait, hold up. We going straight to that TP, guys. What's going on? And we didn't even have news at this time. It was 9:40. There was no news. This was a Monday with zero news. And I was just like, where is this movement coming from? And gold was dropping here. And it was looking good. You know, but I don't think we broke the zone there. Like, I don't think we broke the zone. So, I'm just waiting to see if it did. I mean, it's going to be another 4 minutes. So I'm going to have to fast forward. But we didn't break the zone, though. So this was just false promises here with gold. And I got excited for a bit. I was like, oh, dang, gold is moving. What? I haven't seen gold move like this in so long. But then, nah, there's just a big rejection there. And that kind of just killed the hype there. And I was like, okay, yeah, we're definitely not hitting TP by 10 o'clock. So it was just funny that how gold almost popped off, but it didn't. So I was like, yeah, okay, time to go back to being bored again, right? And that was a big rejection too. So, you know, in my mind, I'm like, oh man, like that false area is so strong. But guys, don't get scared of rejections, okay? Now, multiple rejections, then you should start having like that awareness, like that LIBOR. I was like, wait, hold up. We got like 5 rejections off that zone. I don't think it's going to break that zone. I should be careful, okay? So a lot of rejections, multiple rejections, and also your candlestick confirmation, you should be wary of. Like for me, it's the 1, 2, 3 engulfing. If you guys saw that candle right here, let me actually go back to it. So if I pause the video, if you guys look to that deep left, you guys see that 1, 2, 3 engulfing here. That's normally like my confirmation to get out trades, as that is a signal for me that the market is going to be reversing. So other than that, everything else was pretty smooth. We just had to wait, and we didn't hit TP at this time. I waited a little bit, but we got a lot of rejections here. So I ended up ending the stream, but I told VIP to set their stop loss to break even and let the trade run. Let it run. And then, so I'm going to show you guys when I came back later into the stream. So this is the same day, but different screen recording. So for today, for that same day, now it's 11. You guys see there, it's 11 o'clock. And now we're back, and this is where we are currently with gold. So this is the same trade. Gold did not break back into the pattern or anything like that, and it actually looks like it's starting to break the zone there. Now this is my previous analysis that I have for NAS, but we did break that zone there, and this is when we started to get down just close to that TP area there. And you guys can kind of see like the overall pattern here for gold here. So you guys see that overall pattern there, and that was the rising wedge there waiting for the break. And this is how you guys catch trades here for, you know, for everything for this point here. Okay, so this was the gold trade. It was nice, clean setup. It took a while to hit TP, but ultimately that's what we did. So I actually want to move forward to the next trade now, which was the next day, Tuesday on the 29th, and this was a NAS trade. All right, so here we are on the NAS trade, and you guys see that big break Okay, like I said, I'm gonna post a picture of the analysis, but as you guys can see here, I drew out the TP already, and this was a big break. This is a huge break, and some of you guys get scared to enter those breaks. You guys are like, whoa, NTG, that candle is too big. I'm scared of the pullback. And don't be scared of pullback, especially if you're doing the correct money management. And we actually did get that pullback here. But you guys got to enter your trades though, even if it's like, now I'm not saying enter super large candles, like I'm talking like NFP, CPI news type of like break. Like that's crazy. Don't do that, because that one candle alone is like 100 pips. Don't be one of those traders that do that. But this was a pretty big break, but it wasn't like a news crazy drop. So it's okay to enter. And yes, we did get pullback, right? So we did have a little drawdown. I think this trade had the most drawdown out of the 4. So if I just fast forward a bit, you guys will see that pullback there. We actually got a huge pullback. So we got back into that green zone here. And we were looking at drawdown. And this is 8:30. I believe we didn't have any news this day either. We had news Wednesday and today. So we were in that drawdown, and it's okay to be in drawdown, guys. Sometimes you get that perfect entry and you're not in drawdown, and then there's other times that you are in drawdown, and we have to hold these trades in order for us to hit the TP. And try not to add positions in drawdown, guys. You kind of just putting your count in heavier risk. So just let it play out. This trade took a while. We are in this trade for about an hour. So I still have like an hour, 15 minutes left on this video. So that tells me we didn't hit TP till like 9:40. So we definitely hit TP during the open session. I can say that for sure. So we wanted to watch this trade. Now I had different plans for NAS this week. So I traded it differently than I normally do with my main system. And if you guys know my scalping system, if you've been in the academy, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I was looking for long-term shorts for NAS. Now I already had sell positions in at the 11,736. So I was already like over 100 pips in profit at this point. And I'm just adding positions in as we drop more and more. Now Wednesday, NAS did a full reversal. You guys saw that huge bullish move there, and I had to close all of my positions. I closed in a little profit. It wasn't the targets that I wanted to reach, but overall it was still a good catch and everything like that. So I wasn't too concerned about it. We're just gonna move forward and catch the correct direction with NAS. But this was also a sweet trade here that we took for VIP. Now I have multiple false areas here, and that was my main concern. I had 3 false areas, and I was just like, okay, this is a lot of zones here to play with, because normally when we have a lot of zones like this, it's a lot of manipulation, and we get a lot of confirmations to get out. And that's why I was telling VIP to just hold. We have like a different mindset here. So I was just telling them, when I tell you guys to get out, just be prepared to get out. Okay, for our second date. And we were wanting to just hold here for a minute. So if you guys want to just watch, the live trade here, this is what it looked like. And let me go ahead and fast forward. And we're breaking the zones here. Everything was going pretty smooth. And that's what you guys want to see, especially for like support and resistance traders and everything like that. We are breaking the zones, and we're even getting like nice retests. The EMA, the 15 EMA looks good. So we're looking solid. We have one more zone to break. But then what happens? We get like a full break reversal. And I start to draw out my false patterns here. Like I said, this is just a different system that I have that I use for confirmations to get out. Like I said, if you've been in the academy, you know exactly what I'm talking about for this setup. But like I said, I had different methods. I had a different vision for NAS, and I was holding it long term. So I wanted to hold my cells. So I just told VIP, hold your cells. We actually got back in this. We actually scaled in at this 1, 2, 3 engulfing at the green zone. So we're gonna get an engulfing candle here soon. You guys will see that. And some of the VIP members actually re-entered here because this was a key level of mine, and I told them this would be a nice level for re-entries. So that's what he did. We got that close there, and the trade went pretty smooth after that. Once we got, I guess NAS needed to hit that rejection one more time in order for us to continue to the downside. So that was a good little setup there. I liked it a lot. Once we got that rejection there, pretty much the rest of the trade was pretty much smooth. So we can go ahead and watch that trade once we hit the open session. So let's go to the 930 so we can see just like the movement that you guys will see, the drop and everything like that. So that's exactly what we wanted. It's like, okay, 930 is here, so that's good. Normally when it's 930, that's when the market likes to give us, our move. And, majority of the stream is actually us just sitting there talking. Like, unless, like I said, we have questions on the, what's going on with the current price. Or someone has a question about this system. We're just waiting for this 930, the 930 session, because that's what really gives us those moves. Now, right now, it's starting to look like it wants to like reject off of some zone here. But we just got to be patient with it. And I'm heavily watching the 1 minute time frame just to make sure that, we're not caught up in any reversals here. But we are expecting NAS to do a pretty good drop here. And that's what we want. So we waited, make sure that, our trade hit TP. Now, it gave us a little bit of a struggle, of course, with the rejection out here. But don't be one of those traders that close your cells because of this type of moves. And you guys see me hovering over the move. I was hovering over the move there. So don't just telling VIP, don't be, the members that close trades just off of that rejection, because a lot of traders like to close and they think the market's going to reverse. Just be patient. NAS likes to do a lot of fake outs. Gold likes to do a lot of fake outs. So just make sure that you guys are not getting faked out, because I know there's plenty of you guys that get faked out. You get into a trade and you're like, oh no, I got to close. The market's reversing. But then what ends up happening is it goes back into your direction. So just make sure you hold those trades. I know it can be exhausting mentally and tough to hold, but you see, the market likes to fake traders out, and then watch, it doesn't move like this, and then now it's just like dropping heavy right after it just faked out so many traders just now, and now it's going in your direction like crazy. So we want to make sure we catch this and we stay in this into the TP. Okay, so let's go ahead and fast forward again. I'm not sure if this was the candle that hit TP, but it looks like it's going to be, because that rejection is smooth. Nice 1, 2, 3 engulfing rejection there. I'm already really confident in this TP here, so I was just telling VIP just to get ready to start to close the trade. So let's fast forward a little bit. That was just me telling VIP that we actually hit TP. So if you guys see here, we actually hit TP already, but I dragged the TP down to almost to my 2.6 because I just wanted to hit that next false area there. And you guys see me draw the zone there. So that was my fault though. I told them to hit TP. Some of them closed their trades too early. So I should have just told them, to hold the trade there. But overall, like, we did hit that TP. So we just had to wait a little bit longer. And that was my goal right there, to hit TP. Normally I use my fib extension, but when I see like a previous level support resistance, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna aim. And if it's close to the 2, like, it was pretty close. It was like maybe like 10 pips, 20 pips. And I was like, you know what, I wanna go for the zone here, and that's where I want to take my TP. So this was the second trade on Tuesday, November 29th, for the nice sells there. So let's go to Wednesday. This was yesterday, November 30th. So now this is the trade that went break even. So I'm not gonna talk too much about it, but I'm gonna show you guys anyway. This is the trade that went break even. I was already 2 for 2 here, so you know I was like, all right, NTG, let's try and go for 3 for 3 and end the week on a perfect streak. Unfortunately, we didn't, you know, but overall we still got those 3 wins, 1 draw, 1 break even, so it was all good. What I'm gonna show you guys is all the news. So we had 4 major news on Wednesday, yesterday. So we had news at 8:15. So let me show you guys real quick what I'm talking about. So we had news here. Let me go back at 8:15. Okay, so you guys see that big movement there. So we had ADP news. Okay, this was employment change at 8:15, and it looked like it was gonna hit our stop loss. I was like, ooh, you know, maybe Nas is gonna give us that reversal here, but we didn't hit stop loss here. The market rejected, and we came back down. So now the next news that we had was at 8:30. Now this was GDP at 8:30. So I'm just going to show you guys all the news that we had on the news trades. So came back here, 8:30 news. It started to move a little bit. I'm going to just let you guys watch the movement a bit. And I'm thinking with all these news, I'm thinking we're going to get a huge movement out of Nas. But in reality, we actually just ranged in this spot. Like we stayed in this spot from the 560 to the 500 the whole day. And that was kind of the biggest headache there, you know, wanting Nas to drop where we knew it was going to drop, but it didn't. So Wednesday was kind of like a disappointing day. It wasn't really too volatile or anything like that. So I'm like, man, with all this high impact news, it doesn't seem like Nas is really moving that much. So okay, maybe the open session, okay? Maybe the open session, maybe not. But we started to move a bit. You guys see there? You see that movement? But like I said, it didn't go too far. It rejected. And we just stayed in that green zone there. So let's go to the open session, 9:30. Okay. Let's go to 9:30 because we normally get that open session news. And I'm like, okay, you know, the market looks still bearish. It still looks bearish. Maybe the open session is the key, you know, like our last trade yesterday to hit our TP. Okay. Open session was even worse. It was just manipulation everywhere. So it was going up, it was going down. A lot of manipulation, and what you guys are going to see here. You guys see all that movement. Look at that. I'm like, it's all the way back up to our entry point. And okay, now your boy NTG is just trying to get a little frustrated because we had 3 normal high impact news, and Nas is just ranging. You guys see just the movement there. Just ranging. And then we had news again at 10 o'clock. Okay. This is the last news for the mornings. So we had news at 10. Okay. This is what US 30 did. Just a big old range. Okay. Now let's look at 10 o'clock news. It's like, okay, maybe 10 o'clock news will be the impact that we need to hit TP. Well, it wasn't. Okay. Now we had some little false hope. It started to drop, and I was like, oh, okay, good. We're starting to move a bit. It looks like we're starting to break the zones here. Starting to break the zones. And I was like, yes, no, and no. Okay. We just went up, and then we came back down. We went up. So this was Nas all day. This was Nas all day. And I was like, you know what, guys? It looks like I'm not going to get my 3 for 3. We're just going to have to close. And this is when we close break even. We just say, you know what? Just close. And this is where I'm going to end the stream. I actually went over like almost 30 minutes because I really wanted that drop. But we can't force it. So we didn't get it. But that was the break even trade that we had for NAS on yesterday. Now let's look into today's trade. This was NAS. This is the one I posted on my Instagram. And this was the flag pattern that we had the break of. Like I said, earlier entry. Like I said, that's just a different system from my earlier entry from my pre-breakouts. But we had the break here. And I'm going to draw my fib extension again the same way like I always do. So let me fast forward a bit just so I know. Okay, there we go. So you guys see me draw the fib extension here. And that's where we were looking to for TP. Actually, that was the perfect TP spot because as you guys see NAS right now, it rejected. I'm not sure where it's at now, but last time I checked, after news hit, it dropped. So we had the TP here. And this trade didn't take long. We had news at 8:30. And news was pretty much what hit our TP. And there's actually not too much price action with this. NAS was pretty easy. Actually, this trade today was easy. It just went up. There was really no pullback. Not that I can speak of. As you guys can see, NAS was just going straight up. And news is going to hit soon. This was a very, very simple trade. This was a quick trade. This was the last live trade, with VIP. And yeah, it was very, very simple, easy. So we'll just watch when 8:30 hit, pretty much straight up to TP. So that was a brilliant trade. That kind of definitely made up for that headache, frustrating day that we had yesterday. And yeah, that was a beautiful trade there. So we'll go ahead and let that play out. Now, like I said before, guys, you got any questions? Just comment below in the comment section. This week was a good week, though. It was a very, very good week. I'm looking forward to this month of December. I hope you guys are too. Hope you guys have been trading good. If you guys have any requests for videos, please let me know. If you guys want me to do like a full price action breakout. Now, I know that candle looks scary going back to our entry point, but we're not scared. Well, we know NAS wants to go to the TP. We just got to hold there. Like I said, if you guys want any requests for videos, let me know so I can do them for you. And yeah, so, NAS try to test us one more time. It's just testing our psychology right now. And of course, it's getting rid of people that are high leveraging their accounts and stuff like that. Don't be one of those traders, guys. So just be aware of those movements and those fake outs that the market likes to do. But yeah, let me know, guys. I'll definitely do that for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. 4 live trades in a row. Just showing you guys in one video. It doesn't get better than that for the whole week. You guys get to see the whole week of me live trading. That's cool. But anyway, yeah, I'm just going to my 1 minute time frame just in case anything crazy happens. But this trade did hit TP, so. But I do hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, make sure you guys hit that like button for your boy NTG. I'm not sure how long this video is going to be. Probably like 35, 40 minutes, something like that. But please leave a like. If you guys are new here, make sure you subscribe, man. I'm going to have a lot of content like this coming soon. And I'm going to have that trading psychology video, that next podcast episode dropping tomorrow. So I hope you guys look forward to that. And let's just go ahead and watch this trade before we head out. So you guys will see it hit TP soon. Yeah, I like this trade a lot. This week was a great week. I'm looking forward to doing some account flips. I was just talking to my VIP students about it for December. You guys will be seeing some account flips this month, so be prepared for that. All right, guys. So it was your boy NTG, and I'm going to see you guys in the next video, and I'm out. Peace.